Morning, guys. Happy Wednesday. Happy Humps Day. How are you guys? Hola. Morning. Don't forget to like the video. Today it is weird that we did not get a big gap down overnight. We're kind of my like holding here. Yeah, we're holding. ESNQ still has a gap above to fill. We'll see if we're gonna go for that gap today. I would like to see a pullback and then hold too long. The market, I think the market, lately it's been very resilient. Like we had gaps down overnight because of war news, but then the market during the regular trading hours, it just keeps going higher and higher. Yeah, happy Wednesday. Who made money with our trade yesterday? I think that the futures challenge cursed, it's done. Hopefully. I ended the day green yesterday with that last trade. So it was pretty good. It almost stopped me out. Almost. But yeah, I ended green. It was a very nice trade. Definitely a trade to hold with a small size because look at this ugly BS price action here. It lasted for like over an hour, this consolidation. Yeah, and this candle almost stopped me out. This big red candle here almost stopped me out of my trade, but yeah, it was pretty good. Because I was holding with a very small size, I was able to catch this entire move till my first PT. And yeah, I ended the day green on the 20 Apex accounts, but I lost the TPT and TradeOfI accounts. So I'm down 10 accounts. I need to do the math of how much I pay for those accounts and how much I'm down now. I think I pay like $90 per account. So yeah, I'm down like under $1,000. But if I'm able to apply for payment with these 20 Apex accounts, I'll be up like 19,000. We'll see. Still too early for that. But yeah. Another thing that I noticed is like the main account is up $329, but the other ones are up only like $250, $270. So that's almost like over $50 in slippage. That's too much. Like I understand maybe $1, maybe $5, but almost $60, $60, $70. That's a huge slippage. So I'm up over 300 with the main account, and then the other 19 that I was copy trading with are up like 250, 253. One is 273, like 3 are 273, so 260. So let's just say I'm up 300 per account, like 270. Yeah. Pretty stressful the Monday and Tuesday trading. But yeah, So for now, I'm gonna keep trading with these 20 Apex accounts. And like I said before, I lost the slippage, and also this candle drawdown killed my TPT and Tradeify accounts. So I lost 10 accounts, but I'm holding 20 Apex accounts. So I'm gonna keep trading these 20 Apex accounts until I get payments from those accounts, and then I can reinvest that money in more TPT and Tradeify accounts again. And that's how I do it. Have you tried Lucid? Not really. You have the same one? I think it's from Target, my mug. Protection and market execution mode. What's that? Well, I won't be using Trade Syncer again. Because I'm gonna copy trade with 20 Apex accounts, but I'll figure it out that. Yeah. There's a little gear icon on the screen. Okay. Oh, thank you. Let's see. Where is that? Sure. I can't find that, but we'll figure it out later. Thank you. Thank you, Vector. Okay. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't see it either. Okay, so we have NQ reacting the gap fill. This little resistance here. Yes, still has a little more to go to fill the entire gap. I would like to see a pullback to a support and then hold that pullback to play the upside continuation. Maybe. The right next to the bottom that says P&L card. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, okay, I see it now. Yes. Yeah, I see it now. Thank you. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay, that's done. Whoa, okay. NQ is really trying to break this resistance level. Let's see if we can break 25k. That's a big candle. The big one. Ooh, nice reaction. Nice reaction. Yeah, hit the like button. Thank you. We don't have data, but I know we do have Fed speaking today. Let me see where it is. Yeah, we have one. No, today's Wednesday. Oh no, we do have data at 9:45, 10, and we have oil data at 10:30. I do think oil data today it's gonna be important because of the war and everything that's going on Iran. So oil, I think oil data is gonna be important today. So we have at 9:45, we have data at 9:45, 10, and 10:30. Ooh, yikes. Anyone got that reaction? That was very clean. Kinda aggressive, but it was clean. It was very clean. The NQ filled the gap and got smacked there. Gonna be a little bit difficult to trade with data coming up at 9:45, 10, 10:30. We have NQ, previous day's highs, holding here. This 840 level. ugly 30-minute candle so far. Yeah. So something that I noticing um on this market is we're having, like, we had a couple of days of gap down overnight, big gaps to the downside overnight because of war news, but the market during regular market hours are very strong and bullish. So that means the market really don't want to go lower. Obviously, it can give us a pullback like here. I want to see a pullback to previous supports. But the market the last few days, it's been extremely aggressive to the upside. Palantir, very, very strong. I'm happy that I bought a bunch of shares on Palantir. Same thing with Hood. Very nice opportunity to buy shares the last few days on Palantir and Hood. Also Microsoft. Let me see what the Russell is doing. Ooh. Okay, ugly rejection. Clear rejection candles here at resistance on both ES and NQ. Really, really clean rejection there. Yeah, very clean rejection on both ES and NQ. Okay, now are we gonna hold PDH? Rejection. Can NQ really hold here? That will be very interesante. Yeah, Apple. Look at that ugly 5-minute candle that opened on Apple. That was nasty. Nvidia holding 180 so far. We have QQQ under the VWAP and and SPY also. That is not bueno. Who got the new Apex account? And if you did, you got the end of the day drawdown or intraday drawdown? I know the intraday drawdown are a little cheaper than the other ones. Yeah, IWM very, very weak. I'm watching this NQ support here. It's yesterday's highs. You got 9. That's awesome. Yeah, Nvidia, very nice hold at 180 and the VWAP. The structure of ES is better to trade today. I think the structure today on NQ is better than ES. But that could definitely change. Yeah, these price action is very volatile. Look how fast these candles are moving. That is crazy. Awesome if it goes on your way, but what if it goes against you? Those are big candles. Beautiful, beautiful Nvidia move. Look at that. That's Nvidia. That was clean on NQ. PDH hold on NQ. Ugh. Okay, just looking at this market, is this price action is to buy just for a quick scalps, because look how fast we're moving. The activation fee, I'm not sure, but I can, let me check. For for the intraday drawdown is 197 for the 50k accounts and 177 for the 25k accounts. For the end of the day drawdown, oh, it's the same. Yes, it's 79.99. What? Why do I have these? Let's see, Apex. I think they're doing awesome with the new accounts, but man, this website is so ugly. It looks like it's from the 90s. I don't know why Apex has such an ugly website. It looks so old. Low maintenance and low cost. But they're so ugly. Where do I say how much do I need to pay? Whatever, it's $79.99. Not even Canva. But it's so ugly. I'm watching also a possible pullback to 258, 257.50 on IWM. Very nice hold so far on NQ at PDH. So far. Yesterday I was able to make one side of the Rubik Cube, the white one. And I can do the cross also. 1.3 seconds? Ah. I'm not at that level. I'm almost there. Okay, so yeah, I learned that the first step is the daisy. So basically it's a cross here on the yellow middle, and then so that way, and then you get the cross down with the whites, and then you place the whites, all the whites down, and then it's a little more complicated after that. So NQ's moving between PDH and the gap field. Nvidia lost the VWAP and it looks like it's gonna retest 180. No clear direction so far in the market, but holding previous day highs, that's bullish. But intraday, we're just chopping around in a very small range. Like, losing my breath again. You're long or short? I could do it in a year. Mm-hmm. I want to see NQ just breaking this little resistance here. Or giving me a deeper pullback. But so far, I really like this 820, 825, 800 hold on NQ. And I want to find a trade earlier today because I have a lunch meeting and I can't be here till 12 like yesterday. We have data in 1 minute, in like 30 seconds. And then it's gonna be oil numbers at 10:30. Yeah, ugly. That was an ugly Nvidia fake out. Or it had news, maybe? Let's see. No. Okay, data, it's out. Can NQ break this resistance here? Yes, definitely weaker than NQ. Pop and fade. I would like that. Ew. Yeah, I'm gonna try a short there. Let's see, why am 4 and 2? I don't know. Okay. I'm gonna start taking some profits. Stop me out. Why? What's going on? Well, again, I'm green, but I don't know, it was weird. Bought me 2 only in 2 accounts and 4 in another account. I don't know. Let me see what's going on here. Ooh, I know why. I know why. Because I'm trading in groups here, but I have trade syncer also on. That's okay. I need to turn it off. And I only wanted to take some profits. I didn't want it to be all out. I'm gonna disable everything. Yeah, 25K. I do think it's an important psychological level. That was a beautiful reaction. I wish I'd had at least 1 contract to hold for this bigger pullback, but it is what it is. It was a nice reaction play. That was great. Look at that. I wanted to hold at least two 1 contracts and only take a little bit of profits there, but yeah, my mistake. It was me. Beautiful, beautiful reaction, guys. That was perfect. Yeah, I can't go back in here. We're right in the middle of the channel. I thought it was definitely worth trying a quick scalp there, scalp projection. I don't like how the market is moving. Yeah, look at these candlesticks. They're very, excuse me, very large. Easy to get stop out if it goes against you, or blow up your account if you're trading with bigger size. Like the video, guys. I want to see more likes. Who made money on that reaction? That was clean. Not me. Yeah, I'll be very careful today. Well, levels are leveling. I'll watch Nvidia. It's definitely very, very choppy, but I do like a lot that 180 hold. I don't love that it went above the VWAP and then under the VWAP, but it's holding 180. And I'm waiting for Palantir to pull back to previous day's highs. It almost went there, but I want to see it going to 184. I'm sorry, 180, 188, 147.50. Watch out, IWM holding the VWAP. It still has a big gap above. Let's see if I can show you guys better here. Yeah, so IWM, honestly, I would prefer if it goes down here, and then we play a bounce. If not, watch out for today's highs or the VWAP hold till today's highs, and then going for the entire gap. Yeah, I have alert down here because I would prefer for IWM to go lower first before going for the entire gap, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. If ES can break resistance, I also like it a lot for more upside continuation. Remember, ES still has the gap above. But ES gaps are different than NQ. NQ most of the time fill the gaps right away. But ES sometimes go to the middle of the gap and then reverse. It's not always like a clean gap fill for ES. Yeah, because people like buying tech when tech is down. So that I think that's why NQ is most likely is bullish than bearish. Like whenever NQ, you have tech going down, people just buy shares. We see an ES reaction here. Yeah, yeah. I do think the market is crazy strong. It's more risky to play reactions than to play pullback longs. Yes. Just look at how fast this reaction was. We have an ugly reaction here and right away got bought up, and then look at the next candlestick. Crazy bullish. So it is scary to short this market. Very, very scary. That's why I wanted to see pullbacks to buy the dip. But when I never, like ES never got down to my level, NQ did. But yeah, so far it's looking pretty good. We have NQ holding, ES fighting resistance. So which one is gonna win? It's gonna win the reaction on ES or the NQ support hold. If ES can break these, I would love to see break retest, and I might play it with one contract. It's trade sinker. This one. Yeah, we can also play this. Can it hold? I'm a bird at heart. I like going short on the market. I like when the market is bearish. But I don't think that ever is gonna happen with Trump. With Trump in power. We can have pullbacks weeks or days, but overall, I don't think we're gonna have a bearish market in a couple of years. I think 25K is a psychological level that NQ needs to hold. Yeah, me too. I don't know why whenever I'm going short, it's easy for me to hold for a bigger move, but whenever I'm going long, I like to take profits right away. Unless I'm swing trading with options, but with futures, I find it really hard to hold my position on a when I'm long. Tesla? What's Tesla doing? Let's see. Oh yeah, Tesla flying. Very strong, but it's right at resistance. 404, needs to break 404. I thought you used something different when you only copied your TPT. If you're copying the same prop, you don't need anything. You just do groups on Tradeovate. That's it. If you're using different, if you're copy trade, if you want to copy trade different props, that's when you get you use another tool like another software or something online. But if you're copy trading with this within the same prop, you don't need anything. Just do groups on Tradeovate. Beautiful pullback long on NQ. Anyone got that? Yeah, that was nice. Nice. Mm-mm. My next resistance on ES is the gap fill. Mm. The next entry will be a pullback to resistance and then on and on and on. Well, ES never gave you really a pullback long, but NQ was extremely clean here. That was perfect. Anyone got that? That NQ pullback long? Okay. Nice, beautiful. Yeah, that was very, very, very clean. Nvidia also 180 hold all morning. Apple is holding the VWAP. Let's see if it's gonna keep going higher. Yeah, the long of PDH was extremely clean. Yes. Gap is pretty much filled. Now we need to break this little resistance here. Look at this 30-minute candle. That's insane. That's insane. I told you guys, the market is crazy bullish. You need either a pullback here to play the upside continuation or wait for a breakout here and then play the upside continuation. I love to see this play out. Like slow pullback here. Some bull flag consolidation and then keeps going higher. Amazon was another one that I told you guys that I was buying, that it was an amazing opportunity to buy shares. So yeah, I think everything, Microsoft, Amazon, Hood, Palantir, even Oracle. I'll be careful playing rejections. Are you okay? What do you mean? Do I look like something is wrong with me? Oh, on coffee, yeah. I've been sick for like a month. I don't know why. The flu really hit me. First time I got the flu. I get the flu living here in the States. Too much pickle, maybe. Oh, excuse me. I have pickleball practice today because I'm in a tournament for the weekend on Friday. No, my tournament is on Saturday, yeah. How long I've been in the States? 11 years, I think, 12. Over 10 years. And on and off, like 15. Yeah, Palantir, very nice move. My shares are very, very happy. Buying the dip with shares is so nice. I love when the market is bearish, like when everyone is panicking like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. I'm just give me more downside so I can buy more shares. I love that. I look fit. I work out a lot. I work out every single day. I go to a gym. Well, not every single day, from Monday till Friday. From Monday till Friday. Sometimes you know what I like to do sometimes? I skip Mondays, but I work out on Sundays. I like going to the gym on the weekends because no one is there. Just a few people there. Like people that are very serious with their health are working out also Saturdays and Sundays. Do I buy lip options to when market dips? Yeah, it depends of the charts, but yeah, sometimes. I did bought lips on Amazon. You did any sports? Like I said, I work out, and my favorite days are shoulder days. I don't know why, but I love training shoulders. Okay, so the market is reaping. If anyone wants to play this upside continuation, we need pullbacks. Mm. flyers. I don't like much flyer, but I do like shoulder press a lot. And I also played pickleball and I played tennis my entire life, so I think that helps also. Oh yeah, pickleball definitely helped me a lot with the stress of trading, especially because I'm trading in front of you guys. So that's even more stressful. And I'm doing the challenge. That's even more stress putting on me that I'm putting on me. And I started this challenge with the 25k accounts, which are even more difficult to, I will say, grow, because the 25k accounts only have like 1500 yeah, 1500 drawdown, or 1000, I don't remember now, but yeah, it's to grow the 25k accounts, I need a lot of patience and being okay with smaller days. Yeah, I know I don't need to put myself in these type of situations, but I think it helps me with patience. Even if I'm trading with a bigger account, I think practicing patience, really understanding that trading is more about consistency, but even more is trading good setups. Doesn't matter what size I'm using for my trades. I want to keep it simple, and I want to keep practicing my patience, and I want to like focus 100% on the setup. Can ES hold here? So that's the gap field on ES around 880. If it holds here, it's gonna go to the next big resistance, which is around 910, 907, 910. Why do I trade it with, okay, so ES is 1 mini, MES is 10, it's 10 micros. Well, Okay, so ES is minis. MES are micros. So one mini is 10 micros. So if I want to trade with a smaller size and I want to be able to sell contracts on the way up or down, I need to trade with micros instead of minis. No, I will not look for a short on a very, very bullish market. I will wait for, I'll be patient to wait for pullback longs. So you can okay, so trading with the trend is when you can catch big move. I can play reactions, I can play bounces. It doesn't matter where. Okay, so this is very important. Yes, the market can react. Yes, you can play reactions on a very bullish market, but if you want to catch big move, you need to trade with the trend. Look how quick it was my reaction play here. I traded, I play a reaction here, this candlestick, right? So how quick was that? And how ugly was that candle when it was forming? And look how you had the next candle, it was crazy bullish. And look this entire move here. So yes, you can play reactions on a crazy bullish market, but why putting so much stress on you when you can wait for pullback longs? You could have played this move, I will say, until here, until the next resistance. And now this was resistance. This little level was resistance. Let me put it bigger, right? So this little level was resistance. Now it's holding a support. Most likely it's gonna go to the next resistance. Most likely. Because the market move level by level. And I don't have another resistance here. Let me see. So we have a little support here, but I can see also a bunch of resistance where we are right now. We can have some resistance here. And we can have some resistance even above. So too many resistance too close. I will definitely prefer for a bigger pullback. You have all these resistance here. Like here. And here. So it's a little bit tricky where NQ is at the moment. And yes, I will prefer for a pullback here to morning highs to play the upside continuation. Is there more volume of the micros compared to the minis? I don't think so. It's not about the volume. It's about the size and the ability to scale out on your trade. I wouldn't be able to trade. I got in with this trade with 4 micros, I wouldn't be able to trade 4 minis and hold it these 25k accounts on a pullback, because most likely I would have been blown. Yeah, I would have blown these accounts. And when you start with a new account, the whole idea is to first build the buffer slowly without blowing up the account, and then after building the buffer, maybe taking one payout. That way those accounts are free, and then you can start trading with a little bigger size, a little bit more risky. But at the beginning, we need to build buffer first and get our first payout. No, you're not a pain. That's fine. I have 20 micros because I'm copy trading with 20 accounts. So that means whenever I hit buy here, it's gonna buy me 1 micro on each account. But yes, technically 20 micros are 2 minis. I've been trading for 8-9 years. Do I remember my first trade? I don't. But it was definitely going short on a penny stock. Do I mentor? Yes. Yes, I do. I do mentoring, yes. In fact, I just had one student that made money on NQ today. He made $300 today. Yay! On a very clean setup. So it's not about the P&L, it's about the setup. That happened. That happened, yeah. I remember loving shorting penny stocks. And then I lost a bunch of money. You know what really pains me is that I lost a bunch of money buying and selling Bitcoin when it was 3,200, 5,700, 9,200. My mentoring program info is on, okay, it's under, go to my Discord and it's under announcement. And you see a couple posts and you'll see testimonials from my students. Go up. You see a bunch of testimonials from my students. Let me delete this so you guys find it pretty easy. Yeah, so go to announcements on my Discord and you have all the info there. Yeah, a lot of testimonials from students that are killing it. Taji is one. He used to trade options. Now he's killing it trading futures. He made over 15K, I think. And the mentoring is more than paid with that. Bree also killing it. Look, the P&L. Geek is the one. She's like really like way above everyone. She's been she was one of my first students. It was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and now she's like making over 40K monthly. I think she's gonna do even more than 40K this month, like 75K last month. Flying private, flying first class, I'm sorry. Yeah, Bree, look at this P&L, yearly P&L 55K. So yeah, the mentoring is more than paid by itself. And at the beginning, it's all about consistency, really understanding what's the best flywheel, best system for you. And then adapting and try to make it as profitable, as stress-free as possible. My training videos are for my mentoring students. Any good books or videos to learn futures? Books, I don't think you'll learn trading from books, to be honest. And also go to futures challenge here, the futures challenge section here on my Discord. Go a little bit up and then you have Where is it? Here. Yeah, you have, if you're new to futures trading or props, just click here and you have a bunch of videos, tutorials, full guide, how to trade futures and how to copy trade with Tradeovate. Yeah, you have everything that you need to start trading futures and start using props also. I'm Venezuelan. Yeah, it looks like I might have missed this pullback long. That's fine, I'm green. Most of the time when I'm green on the first trade, I don't like taking any other trades. But look at IWM holding morning's highs. It's looking like a bull flag. Oh, welcome. Thank you for buying me coffee. Que viva Venezuela, yeah. You had Bitcoin at 300 bucks? What? Oh my god. Yeah, you can buy me a beer. Just send a gift here and I use it to buy a beer and I'll show you a picture. Ciao caro. Ciao carissimo. What platform I use to trade futures? I use Tradeovate. Bene, bambino. You know, I went to a Italian school my entire life. And we had Italian, like we sing the Italian anthem every Monday with the Venezuelan also. We had Italian holidays. We got also like a couple hours of Italian classes. But I forgot everything, to be honest. But I can read it. Santa mozzarella. I can read Italian. I feel like if I go to Italy, I can definitely become I will say, if I can spend like a month on Italy, I think I'll be able to speak it fluently. Yeah, you can teach me. So go, if you want to know about my mentoring program, just go to my Discord. You have the info there on announcement. Read it. And you have the answer for your questions. Vieni, ti aspetto. I would love to go to Italy, to be honest. Italian is my favorite language. I don't really like French. I like Arabic also. English, I will say, is the easiest one. Yes, I do have an accent, but I think anyone can like understand, speak and speak and read English. It's not that difficult to understand. Very basic. Spanish, Italian, French. It's not that easy. You lived in Japan for 4 years? Ooh, that must be fun, yeah. Anyone took that break and retest on IWM off of Morning Highs? That was extremely clean. Very nice trade there. I wanted to take this ES pullback, but I wanted to go a little bit lower. So I guess I missed that entry, maybe? You wanna marry me? You're using the fibs? I like the fibs. Let's see. Ooh, look at the golden pocket. That was perfect. Perfect pullback to the golden pocket. But I also find that the fibs, you can use it like for anything, and you can always find a line on the fibs that it's gonna be a support. I kind of like watching how price action reacts to the golden pocket and the 50% retracement. But I don't use it like 100% for trading. I like using my levels. You lived in Venezia during COVID? Nice. The 30-minute candle are looking fantastic. Oh yeah, yeah. That's definitely a sign that whenever you have the market pulling back slowly, that's definitely a sign that it's gonna keep the same trend. If you have like an aggressive pullback, that's a sell-off, not a pullback. Quando vieni? I don't know. How the weather? Pretty hot here in Miami. A little bit cloudy right now, but it's pretty hot. Bitcoin's moving. Let's see. I bought Bitcoin at 62, 60, 65. Oh, it's over 70k. See how easy it is whenever everyone is panicking because the market is gonna tank? That's when you buy. Oh. South Carolina. Better than Cali? I don't know about that. I lived in LA like, I don't know, 6 years ago? No, more. Like 12 years ago, 13 years ago. It was fun. I like more Miami, to be honest. Too much traffic, taxes, and regulations, yeah. Cali is a mess right now. I lived in Santa Monica and I heard that it's a mess right now. House prices are tanking. There's a lot of crazy people, homeless, on the street. Cali, it's always been like that, but now it's like worse than ever. Nvidia is looking pretty good. Anyone got that pullback long on IWM? IWM is about to fill the entire gap. That was perfect. SMH? Let's see. What is SMH doing? SMH also, it's looking pretty much like NQ. Very, very nice pullback long off of previous days' highs. Just like NQ today. Oh yeah, house prices here in Miami are crazy. Everything in Miami is getting extremely expensive, like everything. I go out to breathe and I spend $100 on nothing. I honestly don't know how people do it here in Miami because everything is crazy expensive. And it's getting expensier every year, but the wages are terrible. So I don't know how people do it with a regular 9 to 5. Well, I know a lot of people have been leaving Miami because of that. It's too expensive. You have houses that cost you like 3-4 millions and are next to a pile of garbage. Yeah, everyone here does a 9 to 5 and then they side hustle. But that is not the way to live. You're in for Lauderdale? Yeah, it's getting also expensive there. Yeah, I had a friend like they got married and they moved to North Carolina and they're super happy there. More stable, more family oriented, a little bit more boring also, but they can save money and they can live, they can have like a regular life. I don't know if I'd be able to live in a place like the Carolinas. I find it too boring. I lived in Illinois like years and years ago and I did not like it. I was so bored. I did not like it. But I can see myself living in Colorado because it has a lot of things to do. Like hiking, snowboarding on the winter, kayaking. You have a lot of stuff to do in Colorado. New York City. I don't like New York City. Ever lived in Texas? Never lived there. I have friends in Houston. I do not like Houston. What's my go-to fun activity in Miami? I'm not like big party person. I like just going out, try out new restaurants and going. I play pickleball, go to restaurants on the weekends, and I go to the beach also. I don't really go clubbing or anything like that. But there's always something new to do here. There's always a new cool bar to try it out or restaurant. Salsa dancing? I was thinking of going on getting into salsa dancing. Some salsa dancing classes. I have a friend at the gym, he owns a salsa dancing studio. He always told me to go, but I don't know. I kind of want to. No salsa dancing? Why? Apple is extremely choppy today. Salsa is fun. It is. I want to go hiking. I've been to Colorado, but only during winter, so most likely I'm gonna go there this summer. I have a friend that moved there like a couple years ago, and she loved it. Have you ever traded on the go, like while traveling? Like, like while I'm on a plane? No. Yeah, my friend told me that you guys are not getting good snow for skiing this year. Like barely a few days of good snow. And video is also kind of choppy today. SMH, watch out for a pullback to pre-market highs, 398. Yeah, I want to go to Colorado during hot season. I would love to go hiking and camping and all that. I'm planning on going this summer. Or maybe a little bit before summer. It's 11/11. Make a wish. My only wish right now is to be able to end the challenge or do the challenge green. Hopefully with a lot of profit, so we can pull back that profit from Apex. Might need to climb. What's that? Let's see. That looks rough. Almost 2,800 steps up. Steps climb. Whoa. Looks beautiful. Stairways to Heaven, Main Street, hiking. The Incline, Colorado. Whoa. Okay, so I guess I need to work out a lot to be able to pull this out. It looks fun. Holy moly. Mm. $85.50. Okay. Fitness and hiking tips. Whoa, okay. Looks fun. It looks like we might have the pullback that I'm looking for here on ES. Maybe. Um, do you have to trade every day in order to get paid with Apex? No. So with Apex, should we go through the new accounts? Okay, I'm gonna put on alerts here just in case we have the pullback that I want. I love Apex, but this is a horrendous website. What the heck? I don't understand how they make so much money and they have this type of website. Okay, so with the new accounts, we can pick either intraday trailing drawdown, that's how Apex it's been forever, or the end of the day drawdown. I think it's better. You do have 1,000 drawdown daily, so that means you cannot blow up your account in one day. So if you lose $1,000 on your account, you're done for the day, but you can trade the next day, right? So because the entire drawdown for the 50K accounts is 2,000, but you have a daily loss limit of 1,000. That's the first thing. Another thing, there's no more payouts denial, no more MAE rule, and no more the 30% drawdown. We only have 50% consistency, which is very, very good. 50% consistency is like better than most of other props are offering. Another one, you can still copy trade with 20 accounts. You can still pass your evals in one day. You still have rhythmic, trade-ovate, or wealth chart. Also, they got rid of the 250 and 300K accounts. So now we only have 25, 50, 100K, and 150K. If you already have evals or funded accounts on Apex, those are grandfathered with the old rules. So these new rules are only new if you buy a eval account right now. Any video editor guy? Probably send me a DM. Yeah. So yeah, I think Apex with these new accounts, they are gonna kill it. Like, I don't think there's any reason for us to use any other prop other than maybe if you want daily payouts, which that's something I don't really need. But if you want daily payouts, go with the TPT accounts or Tradeify Select accounts. Do I like the new rules better? Oh yeah, 100% more. One, because mainly because of the 50% consistency rule. Before it was 30%, which was kind of low. 50%, easy to deal with. Also, this rule, the MAE rule, that was ugly. And the intraday drawdown, I think, was the rule that most people hated about Apex. Yeah. So now you don't need to deal with the intraday drawdown. Just go for the end of the day drawdown. And it's a little bit more expensive, just a little bit, but definitely worth it. You're basically paying for not having the intraday drawdown headache. The percentage consistency rule, the 50% consistency rule is just not made over 50% of your profit target, basically. What do you recommend for CSPS? I don't know what's that. You told us that you normally use a 50K account. How do you manage your mix of 25K and 50K? Do you trade one? So on Apex right now, I only have 25K accounts. Again, I do not recommend the 25K account. I recommend the 50K accounts. Definitely better, bigger drawdown, easier to handle. So if I have a mix, all you can do is you can trade them all together. Just put, whenever you're doing the trade of 8 groups, put one on the 25K account and 2 contracts on the 50K account. If you want to buy double on the 50K account. So basically what I'm saying, if I'm trading with 25K account and 50K accounts all on the same group, what I would do is whenever I click buy, it would buy me one contract on the 25K account and 2 contracts on the 50K account. And you can do that when you're doing your groups on Trade of 8. Cash secure put, I'm not doing any of that right now. So yeah, you can do that. You can trade evals and funded accounts at the same time also. What else? Yeah, you can pass. Oh, another big change on this new Apex thing is that you are not gonna get rebuild on your funded account. I'm sorry, on the evals accounts. So whenever you buy an account, you have 30 days to pass that account. If you did not pass your account in 30 days, that account is gone and you need to buy another one and start over. That's new. Tutorial to do copy trading, you guys have it here. So go to my Discord, go to Futures Challenge, and here you have, if you're new to futures trading or props, check out this video first. Click there and it's gonna take you to a bunch of tutorials. One of those is how to copy trade on Trade of 8. You guys have everything there. If you're new to futures, you have a video here that also explains you how to trade futures or how futures work in 10 minutes. So you have everything there, guys. So yeah, no rebuild. You gotta pass your evals on 30 days. I think it's more than enough. I never been trading an eval for over 30 days or even 20 days, to be honest. Because I don't like wasting my time with evals. But I don't like taking time with evals. But if you're new with trading props, take your time, get used to it, to the rules. Get used to the platform that you're gonna use, either Trade of 8, Rhythmic, Wealth Charts. Yes, you can copy trade evals, and funded accounts. You can copy trade. You can make how many groups as you want with 5, 6, 3, 4, 10, 20 accounts. You can do all that with Trade of 8. What else? I think that's mainly it. That's all you need to know. They got rid of the ugly consistency rules. No more 8 days trading. Now you only need 5 days to apply for payment. One big difference right now is where is it? The cap. What's the payment cap on each account? So basically, for the 25K account, the max amount you can apply for payment is 120,000. with 20 accounts. So in 50K, for the 50K accounts, the max payout that you can apply with 20 accounts is 260. For the 100K account is 360, and for the 150K account is 390. So what this means is, let's just say me right now with the 25K account, I can apply 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 times for $1,000 payout. And if you guys multiply that, $1,000 multiply 6 times, multiply by 20 accounts, that's $120,000. That's the max amount that I can apply with these 25K accounts that I'm using. Right? After that, you either gonna be told by Apex that they're gonna move you to a live account, or they're gonna close those accounts and you need to start over. So we have now a max payout total, but let's not think too much about it. Let's first get our first payout and then we complain about that cap. Basically, the minimum amount that we can apply for payments on any account is $500. The live accounts on Apex are new. So far, I think there's only 2 people that they moved to live. Only 2 people so far. That's pretty new with Apex. And I don't like the live accounts on props. If I want to have a live account, I use my own money. But I don't know, we'll see. I'll if I can get to the 6 payout with these accounts, I'll let you know, guys, what happens there after. Why will they move you to live if they can make money by making you start over? They can also, they'll make money also with your live account, because they will take a percentage of your profits with your live account. Oh, another thing that is pretty good now is they are not gonna take any of your profits now. Before, it was you can take 100% of your profits until you hit 25K per account, and then it was 90-10. Now you keep 100% of your profits. So basically, they're only making money off of you buying evals and blowing up your evals. Yeah, you're able to apply for payment after trading for 5 days. And where is it? See, it's not this one. But there is a rule that we need to follow. That's with, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here. With the 25K accounts, we need to make $100 for 5 days. That's the minimum daily profit. $100 for the 25K account. For the 50K account it's $250. For the 100K account it's $300, and for the 150K account it's $350. So basically, for me to be able to apply for payment first, I need to put my account to 2600 first, and then I need to make $100 for 5 days. I'm new to props, so you don't get paid until you go to live. No, you get paid 6 times before they allow you to go to live. What trade I took today? You can rewind the stream. So yeah, for me, I need to make $100 for 5 days to be able to apply for payment, and then after making the buffer, I can apply for $1,000 max, or the minimum is 500 because I'm using the 25k accounts. Again, I do not recommend these accounts. I recommend the 50k accounts. The 50k accounts are the best one, in my opinion. Really nice pullbacks here. I still not getting the morning highs retest here on ES, but it's kind of looking like the trade I took yesterday at the end of the stream. It was a lot of consolidation, holding support, maybe flagging. $100 per day. It's per day. So yeah, this is definitely looking like a possible bull flag. Again, I would love to see ES give me a pullback to here so we can play a bounce, but it's 11:30, so I have to leave. I don't think I'll be able to take this trade if it gives me the pullback, so I leave you guys to it. Yeah, clear consolidation, holding previous resistance and support. That's pretty bullish. Be careful going short on this market because this market is crazy bullish so far. What else? NQ holding, is this PVH? Yeah, previous days highs have support, so that's crazy bullish also. Really nice consolidation also, but NQ has a bunch of resistance above. I think it will be way easier to trade ES. Again, if can give us a pullback here. We'll see if that happens, but I'm done. I need to leave. I have a lunch meeting in like 1 hour. So yeah, beautiful day. We're green. I think one of my accounts didn't copy trade this trade. Maybe. I post how I finished the day today on the futures challenge section of my Discord. So I'll see you guys mañana. Thank you for being here. Oh, remember to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Love you guys. Bye.